Hi, welcome to Paul's Crazy, Super Silly, Insane Gypsy Jazz Corner. Here in this corner, we're going to pick apart some more Gonzalo Bergara licks, and let's check this craziness out. Go! Oh yeah, some Gonzalo diminished arpeggios. Let's talk about them, because they're fucking awesome. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. I got 3 clips, right? 2 of them from the same video, and 1 of them from this minor swing video that it looks like he did in like some studio for some, I don't know, radio station. Now, one of the first things that got me into Gypsy Jazz was the first video that I showed you, which is like, you know, the Django's Tiger video with Gonzalo Bergara and Adrian Moñard, and both those guys are just ripping it up. And I remember first seeing that video and just being like, damn, like, holy shit, like, how are they even doing this? You know, it just blew my mind, coming from electric and then seeing them do it all on acoustic, and I'm just like, what is going on here? So I started to pick apart a couple things, and I started to notice that Gonzalo uses this shape a lot for his diminished arpeggios, and they're really great. They feel great on the right hand, and it's just a really great ascending line. And yeah, I'll just get right to it. So the first one is when you finally get to the E, that E9 or that E7 in Django's Tiger. Then you go to the F, and then back to the E. So what Gonzalo does in the first video is he goes, right, and then he goes. So he basically does the same shape for both the E chord and the F chord, and the shape is pretty simple. I mean, all it is, just making sure I'm recording, and all it really is basically the same concept as before, starting the diminished arpeggio on the third of your dominant chord. So this is your E7. Where's your third? It's right here, at A flat. So he just goes. Recognize that that half hold diminished that he likes to add in the middle of his diminished arpeggio. So it's the same thing really as the last licks, but it's just kind of a different permutation of it. And the picking is very simple. Yeah, so that's basically the lick, and so I'm going to show a little close-up of it real quick, just so you guys can see the exact pattern on the fretboard. So I want to talk about the second diminished arpeggio that he uses in Django's Tiger. It's on the 2-5-1 part where it's just basically the, which is just the E to the A to the D. Now he just treats it as an A7 arpeggio. So one of the other cool things that he does is he'll kind of like play 2 notes to slide into that third. So he'll go. Gonzalo Bergara fashion, he allows the lick to land right on the D, right when you need it to land there. So now you're there. And this is also another great tool in minor swing. Now for the third video, he uses this same lick, but it's just another permutation of it. So he uses it going from the E, going into that A minor 6. That's pretty cool, right? It's just a great way to start off the song. It kind of just adds a little attitude right off the bat. And it's just the same idea. It's this sliding into the third. That's one thing that he likes to do a lot. If he's about to maybe descend, he'll play 4 notes on a string, just so that it's alternate. And if you play like 4 notes on a string, you're always going to end on an upstroke. So now I have the chance to switch to any string I want to in Gypsy jazz. And it just makes it a lot easier when you're playing fast. So that's a really great lick too. And you'll notice it's very similar to the way that he goes to the D in that one that I showed before with the A7. See that? Da, 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 da. It's really just the same pattern. Just in a different area and used in a different way. This way it's going straight to the 1 or the D, the 1 of the chord that he wants to go to. And in this way, he's just going to the minor 3rd of that A minor 6 chord. So when you look at it, this lick has so many possibilities. I mean, we're seeing it in that way, or so there's so many ways to kind of throw this lick in there and make it a part of your playing, because I mean, how many dominant chords are in Gypsy jazz songs? A lot. So there's a lot of ways to use this phrase, and it's one of my favorite phrases. I came up with like a little lick because I thought like, okay, well, to make it your own, you got to do something new with it. You got to do something that someone else isn't. You don't want to just be copying somebody. So like the way that I like to use it is. Say thanks to everybody who's been subscribing. I didn't really expect this to kind of take off, but it's kind of turning into something cool, so I'm going to keep doing it. And I hope you enjoyed this lick. I think it has many applications. The point isn't to just copy exactly what Gonzalo's doing. It's to add your own little flair to a phrase that you like and then integrate it into your own playing. So that's really the main key here, and that's why I'm kind of showcasing this particular lick. And I really dig it. It's really cool. I even use it in my own electric guitar playing, just because you can put it over any 5 chord. It's just super cool. But so thank you guys for subscribing. It's awesome. I mean, I have like 250 subscribers now, literally starting from nothing. I think that my first Gonzalo video really took off, so that's really cool. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. I tour, so it's not going to be like super often, but definitely subscribe and keep a lookout because I'm going to keep throwing out some more Gonzalo stuff. I really enjoy his playing. I think he's got great dynamics and everything. So thank you guys for subscribing. Hit the thumbs up button. And yeah, take it easy. Peace.
Started to do the fucking damn thing.
Alright, guys. Have a good day.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.